Hello, everyone. It gave me a little bit of trouble, and I'm sorry we're a little bit late, but here's Cashew, here's Peanut, and we've got a foodie adventure for you now. We're here in the Queen Bee Cafe. Lotus and Dimitri let us borrow it for the night, and we're so excited to share with you a special foodie adventure that is very vegan and vegetarian friendly, and I'll explain how. And we're hiding our dishes, they're already here for us. We're hiding them, but my silent co-host and I are gonna welcome you to my magnificent little plant-based foodie adventure. And you've come to the right place. I'm Venus Cleta, here today with my two silent co-hosts, Cash from the world of Blush Blush and Peanut, hailing from the Crush Crush universe. We're here today to solve some foodie riddles and reveal the secret ingredients to a delectable 3-part menu right from the page of Peanut's cookbook. And it is vegan and vegetarian friendly. Just hear us out. I know you're going to hear some different meats, but they can be substituted with firm tofu. And you'll find out more about that as we go. So let's get started. Round 1, part A. That's right, we're going to have a bonus round here, but we really need it. So let's go. All right, Msoul, riddle me this. I'm part of a sandwich, but not a meal. I spread with ease and have great appeal. What am I? Do 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 do. La 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 la. Riddle number 2. I'm sticky and golden. Bees make me sweet. I'm poured in recipes as a treat. What am I? Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do. Riddle number 3. I'm soft to the touch, but not for a hug. I make your dough smooth with just a tug. What am I? Do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Riddle number 4. In orchards I grow, on trees I'm found, yet in most tales I'm on the ground. Snow White's bane, yet health's friend. What am I? That's often read. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. La 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 la. Riddle number 5. I'm the spice that's sweet and hot in every pie. I hit the spot. What am I? Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do. La 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 la. Riddle number 6. I can be iodized, pink or sea. Sprinkle me lightly, don't overuse me. What am I? Da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 na. Na-na-na-na. Riddle number 7. When you skip really fast, they say you're doing jolly old... What? What are you doing? Do 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 do. Riddle number 8. I'm a tropical fruit used to make creamy desserts and curries. What am I? Huh? 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 Oh. Riddle number 9. What did Mr. Olson call his daughter Laura Ingalls? There was a pet name. What was the pet name? Na 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 na. All right, Msoul. Round one, part A. It's a bit of a list, but it's really tasty, so it's worth it. Let's solve these riddles and find out how many were you able to guess from your home. In the first riddle, I'm part of a sandwich, but not a meal. I spread with ease, and I have great appeal. What am I? Creamy peanut butter. We'll need a heaping 1/3 cup of creamy peanut butter for this recipe. Right, Peanut? Uh-huh. Riddle number 2, I'm sticky and golden. Bees make me sweet. I'm poured in recipes as a treat. What am I? Honey. Only need a 1/4 cup. Or a little bit more if you really liking this stuff. All right, to taste. In riddle number 3, I'm soft to the touch, but not for a hug. I make your dough smooth with just a tug. What am I? Sesame oil. Use about a 1/4 cup or to taste. In riddle number 4, in orchards I grow on trees. I'm found, yet in most tales I'm on the ground. Like fairy tales? Snow White's bane, yet health's friend. What am I that's often read? An apple, Snow White's bane, but good for the rest of us. What we're talking about specifically is apple cider. You'll need 2 tablespoons of apple cider for this recipe. If you don't like apple cider, you can use rice vinegar instead. 2 tablespoons either way. In riddle number 5, I'm the spice that's sweet and hot. In every pie I hit the spot. What am I? Ginger. We'll need 1 to 2 teaspoons ground ginger to taste. In riddle number 6, I can be iodized, pink or C. Sprinkle me lightly and don't overuse me. What am I? Salt. So you need 1 teaspoon kosher salt or to taste. Sprinkle at will. Riddle number 7. When you skip really fast, they say you're doing jolly old what? What are you doing? Skipping really fast means you're doing peppers, so jolly old peppers. Remember that? What we're going to need is 1 teaspoon freshly ground black pepper or sprinkled to taste. We'll need a 1/4 cup coconut milk, canned or from the carton, as you decide for consistency. In riddle number 9, what did Mr. Olson call his daughter Laura Ingalls? Peanut. We'll need 1 to 2 tablespoons chopped peanuts for garnish. You can use salted peanuts if you want. Up to you. So Venus, you might wonder, what does this make? It's peanut sauce. But for what? It's an appetizer. But let's solve the part B riddles, then it will all come together. Hello. All right, here we go. Round 1, part B. Riddle me this. Oh. If you're short, this might be your nickname. What is it? Boop doop. And riddle number 2, I can be torn, but I'm not fabric. I can be cut, but I'm not hair. What am I? We're not wearing red shirts. We're safe, everybody. We're safe. Hello. Riddle number 3. What's a salad's favorite dance move? Huh? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Riddle number 4. What vegetable is green, long and crunchy, often used in salads or served up with tomatoes? Do 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 do. Do 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 la 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 do 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 do. Riddle number 5. I can be many colors. Crunch is my game. Chop me for salad. I'm never the same. What am I? Didn't didn't didn't. Riddle number 6. What grows underground? It's crunchy and it's orange. Riddle number 7. I'm often paired with tomatoes in Italian cuisine. What herb am I? All right, everyone, I can't wait for you to find out what this is. For our appetizers tonight, let's find out what the answers to these foodie riddles are and see how many of them you were able to solve at home. In riddle number 1, well, if you're being bullied and you're really small, you're going to be called this. What is it? Shrimp. And don't worry, you don't have to use shrimp. You could use extra firm tofu for this recipe. But if you are going for shrimp, you need 1 pound peeled, cleaned, and boiled. You can use the U20 shrimp, and you have to clean it and devein it before you boil it. Or substitute with extra firm tofu. In riddle number 2, I can be torn, but I'm not fabric. I can be cut, but I'm not hair. What am I? Oh, we made these a couple weeks ago with Lake rice paper. We've got our own recipe. Just look up a page from Lake's cookbook, or you can buy it just the way it is if you don't want homemade. You'll need 12 rice paper wrappers for this recipe. Getting the idea? In riddle number 3, what's a salad's favorite dance move? The cabbage patch. Lol. It is a dance move. There's a name for a dance move. You're going to need 1 10-ounce bag salad mix with a variety of greens, cabbage, and radicchio. That would be the best option here. Now, in riddle number 4, what vegetable is green, long, and crunchy, often used in salads, often paired with tomatoes? It's cucumber, and we need 1 large cucumber peeled and diced into very thin spears about 4 inches long. In riddle number 5, I can be many colors. Crunch is my game. Chop me for salad. I'm never the same. But am I? We're talking 1 red, orange, or yellow bell pepper, seeded and diced into very thin spears, about 4 inches long. In riddle number 6, what grows underground is crunchy and orange. Rabbits love them. It's carrots, and we'll need 1 cup of shredded carrots. Use a store-bought bag to save time. That's if you need to. Or do it yourself, as you like. In riddle number 7, I'm often paired with tomatoes and Italian cuisine. What herb am I? We're talking basil. We need 1 bunch fresh basil, or as desired. I'd go for the whole bunch. So Venus, you may pose the question, what does this make? It's Vietnamese spring rolls. And let's let Cashew show you what we're all about. We're trying to hide everything here. Cashew, show them. Show them what they'll be making. Do-do-do. Bring that up. Bring that up much closer. Cashews with his spring. I never thought about where I was placing his spring rolls. I honest to goodness didn't realize what I was doing there. Forgive me. Forgive me. Oh, Cashew. Cashew. He's demure. I don't think he's shy, though. Look at those spring rolls, Cashew. Awesome. With the peanut sauce. Get it? Peanut? Peanuts on the cashew. I mean, never mind. I know I'm shipping them. You might not have shipped these two, but I'd like to do it. Okay, I'm trying to keep some mystery. A girl's got to have some mystery. So, it goes perfectly with our main, but wait, I'm not going to get ahead of ourselves. Let's prepare this tasty appetizer before we do anything else. All right. To make the peanut sauce, you're going to get a medium bowl, add all the peanut sauce ingredients, and whisk it to combine it until it's smooth and fully incorporated. Taste it to check for the seasoning and flavor balance. Make any necessary adjustments. For example, do you need more honey, more peanut butter, more salt? I don't use too much salt for me, but sesame oil, whatever you need. And if you like your sauce on the thicker side, you may want to omit the coconut milk. If you like it a little thinner, add the coconut milk. Next, you're going to garnish it with the peanuts and set it aside to serve with the spring rolls when you're ready to put it on a dish and plate it for everybody coming to dinner with you. All right. Now, to prepare the spring rolls part of this dish, you're going to clean, peel, and devein the shrimp, or you're going to prepare your extra firm tofu. Grill it if you want to. Add a small kettle of salted boiling water. Allow the shrimp to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes or until just pink and opaque. Don't overcook it. Same thing for the tofu. In a small to medium-sized shrimp is what you want to be working with for this recipe. They cook very quickly, so you've got to immediately submerge them in an ice bath after you cook them, and then set them aside. And then to a large bowl, add lukewarm tap water. Working one at a time, you're going to dip one rice paper wrapper into the water until just beginning to soften. Wrappers will continue to soften even after they're out of the water, and they're impossible to work with when they're too soft, so don't over soak them. Dip and get out. I didn't say that to you. All right. Now, hello, Fabros. We are about learning how to make shrimp Vietnamese spring rolls with peanut sauce. And let me just show everybody again. Okay, I didn't realize where I was Cashew's going to show them to you. Here they are. That's the shrimp spring rolls. But if you don't want to eat shrimp, you can use firm tofu. You can grill it and then wrap it in there instead of the shrimp. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that nice? That's it, Cashew. Don't be shy. Show them your shrimp roll. No, it's okay. It's okay. He knows I joke. Oh, I want to hide everything. We don't want to know it all right away. I want to have my mysteries. Yeah, we're heads together. Bonk. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. So now, once you have all your vegetables pre-chopped with easy reach of your countertop, you're going to lay this softened rice paper wrapper onto your counter or cutting board, and to the bottom 1/3 of the wrapper, add about 3 shrimp or tofu pieces, a few pinches of the lettuce mixture, a small bundle each of cucumbers and bell peppers, and a pinch of the carrots that are shredded, a few basil leaves. Not too many. I find that their basil is very strong. I even rip mine in halves to put up instead of 3 full ones, but it's up to you. Roll it up like a burrito, tucking the ends in and then rolling straight up. Place the completed rolls on a serving platter, making sure they don't touch each other. You're going to repeat this until all the shrimp or tofu is used up. Serve immediately with the peanut sauce. You can either put it on top on the side for a dip or sprinkle it over top. And don't forget to sprinkle the crushed peanuts on top of them as well. Note that if you're using shrimp and you want to substitute it with cooked chicken or extra firm tofu, or simply just use vegetables without a protein, you can do that. And it'll still be very tasty. So, nice to see you, Fanros. You're ready. Round 2, the main dish, coming straight out of Peanuts Cookbook. Here we go. And then we're going to show you. I'm holding this one. This one's awesome. I love this one. Okay. Round 2, riddle me this. I'm a favorite movie snack covered in melted butter. What am I? Poppity pop pop. Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, and pop. Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, and pop. It's kind of a hint. Poppity pop pop pop. Riddle number 2. I make food tasty. I make roads safe. But in too much quantity, I raise debate. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 3. I'm small and black with a powerful punch. Sprinkle me on dishes and I add a spicy crunch. What am I? Da-na, 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 la 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 la, pew 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 pew. They missed us again. Okay, everybody, this coast is clear. We're not wearing red shirts. We're safe. Do 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 do. Da-na. Riddle number 4. Why did the turkey cross the road? Riddle number 5. When a giant boulder blocks a cave entrance, just say these magic words. Open. Open what? What do you say? Riddle number 6. Sweet Pea's mama is named. I'm seeing the guesses coming in. Keep them coming. Woohoo! All right. Riddle number 7. I am the green cousin to the cauliflower. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 8. Red, orange, yellow, or green. I'm a vegetable. Despite my name, I don't make any chiming sounds when you shake me. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 9. I'm a Japanese appetizer made from peas in pods. Not sweet at all. What am I? Riddle number 10. I'm a bulb, pungent and strong. Use me raw or cooked, in dishes I belong. What spice do I represent? I'm trying to think of songs and I don't know why I've gone blank. Do 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 That ended well, I think. I'm sorry. All right. Riddle number 11. 2 nuts were hanging out in a tree. One slipped and started to fall. The other one yelled out something comforting. What were those comforting words that they yelled? Do 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 do. Riddle number 12. I'm the cousin of garlic with layers so neat. Chop me up for a savory treat. What am I? Riddle number 13. I'm a dark liquid flavor booster eaten with sushi. What am I? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I see how clever you are. Dun, 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 dun. Riddle number 14. I'm thick and sticky. Bees make me gold. I sweeten cakes in ways untold. Not talking about you. Not talking about you. Get your heads out of the gutter. We're in my kitchen now. La 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 la. Riddle number 15. I'm a liquid that is a super saturated salt. I'm also see-through. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Riddle number 16. I'm red and fiery, used in many cuisines, a staple of heat. In dishes I intervene. What am I? Ha-cha-cha-cha! Arriba, arriba, andale, andale. Ha-cha! I don't know a song for that. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Riddle number 17. I'm a root that warms your tea with a spicy hint that's key. What am I? All right. This was a biggie, but so worth it. It's such a goodie. I can't wait to show you what this is. All right. We've got our appetizer, the fresh spring rolls with peanut sauce. Now here's the main that goes perfectly with this. In the first riddle, I'm a favorite movie snack covered in melted butter. What am I? Corn. Well, I was thinking popcorn, but cornstarch. We'll need 3 tablespoons of cornstarch for this recipe. In riddle number 2, I make food tasty. I make roads safe. The too much in quantity I raise a debate. What am I? Salt. We need a half teaspoon of salt for this recipe. Excuse me so much. Riddle number 3, I'm small and black with a powerful punch. Sprinkle me on dishes and I add a spicy crunch. What am I? Pepper. We'll need a half teaspoon sprinkled pepper for this recipe or to taste. In riddle number 4, why did the turkey cross the road? To prove he wasn't a chicken. Ha ha. We'll need 1 1/4 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, diced into 1-inch pieces. Remember, you can substitute the chicken for extra firm tofu. Riddle number 5, when a giant boulder blocks a cave entrance, just say the magic words. Open. Penrose, you got it right. Open sesame. We're going to need sesame oil, 2 tablespoons full. In riddle number 6, sweet pea's mama is called olive oil. We'll need 1 tablespoon olive oil for this recipe. Riddle number 7, I am the green cousin to the cauliflower. What am I? Broccoli. We'll need 2 heaping cups of broccoli flowerets. In riddle number 8, red, orange, yellow, or green, I'm a vegetable, and despite my name, I don't make any chiming sounds when you shake me. What am I? Bell peppers. Make no sounds when you ring a bell. Ring the bell. Anyways, don't ring this bell. 1 cup red bell peppers, diced into small pieces, are needed for this recipe. In riddle number 9, I'm a Japanese appetizer made from peas in pods, not sweet at all. Salty edamame. We need 1 cup edamame, shelled, frozen, for this recipe. Now, Did I stop there or did I keep going? I don't even remember. But we're going to keep going. Riddle number 10. I'm a bulb, pungent and strong. Use me raw or cooked in dishes I belong. Oh, we did do this. What spice do I represent? Garlic. We're going to need 2 garlic cloves, finely minced or pressed. Riddle number 11. 2 nuts were hanging out in a tree. You got this one right, Fan Rose. You're so clever. One slipped and started to fall. The other one yelled out comforting words of, "Don't worry, I'm a cashew." I'm a catch you? I'm a cashew? Cashew? You? It's a nut? Anyways, dad joke. I was requested to make dad jokes, so here you go. I'm a cashew. Don't you worry. We're going to need 1 cup unsalted, dry roasted whole cashews for this recipe. Riddle number 12. I'm the cousin of garlic with layers so neat. Chop me up for a savory treat. What am I? Green onions, like the spring onions, the long ones. You're going to need 1 cup green onions that are sliced into thin rounds. About 3 or 4 green onions will do. In riddle number 13, I'm a dark liquid flavor booster eaten with sushi. What am I? Soy sauce. We need 3 tablespoons low sodium soy sauce for this recipe. In riddle number 14, I'm thick and sticky. Bees make me gold. I sweeten cakes in ways untold. What is it? It's honey. We need 2 tablespoons honey for this recipe. Or to taste. I'd be generous with my honey. In riddle number 15, I am a liquid that is super saturated salt. Also see-through. What is it? Vinegar. We need 1 tablespoon rice wine vinegar for this recipe. Riddle number 16. I'm red and fiery, used in many cuisines. A staple of heat in dishes I intervene. What am I? I did a ha-cha-cha, riba, but it's like a tablespoon of Asian chili garlic sauce. You're going to have to buy that. I don't have the recipe for that. You can imagine hot chilies and garlic sauce minced together. Woo. All right. Riddle number 17. I'm a root that warms your tea with a spicy hint that's key. What is it? Ginger. And we'll need 3/4 teaspoons of ground ginger for this recipe. So Venus, you may ponder, what does this make? Cashew chicken or cashew tofu, as you like. And I've got to show this to you. Coming on up. Take a look at this. Okay, so all those parts that the green screen is eating, those are the broccoli flowers. So we go from the shrimp, the fresh spring rolls with peanut sauce to the cashew chicken or tofu, as you like it. All right, this is so great. And we're going to not tell you what Peanut's holding just yet. We just need a little more time. But we'll get there. We will get there. First, let's prepare our main meal. Add the cornstarch, diced chicken, salt, and pepper to a large zip-top bag and squish the chicken or the tofu around in it to coat it all. Now you're going to add the chicken or tofu to an oiled skillet and cook until it is 90% done. It will finish cooking in the sauce. Add the broccoli, bell pepper, edamame, and garlic to the skillet and cook just for a few minutes. You want the vegetables to remain crisp, tender. Add the sauce and roasted cashews to the skillet. Simmer for a minute or 2 just to give the sauce time to heat up and thicken slightly. Now, here's some chef tips for storage and reheating if you've got extras. For the fridge, you can store leftovers in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 4 to 5 days. If you also made the rice or rice noodles to go with this dish to put underneath as a bed, store that separately from the chicken or the tofu and the green beans. If you've got a freezer, it's not really going to freeze very well because the green beans will soften once they get frozen. So you might want to avoid freezing any. To reheat it, if you have put it in the fridge, you're going to warm individual portions in the microwave for 30-second intervals or in a skillet over medium heat. If you like quickness and ease, go for the microwave. I use the skillet just because I have an allergic reaction to microwave food. I don't know why, but I'm like that. All right. So we've got an amazing appetizer with peanut sauce. We got a cashew main dish. Can you only guess what I'm going to give you? as a chaser. Peanuts got it. Peanuts got it right now. Here we go. Round 3. Riddle me this. I'm creamy and yellow. I spread with pride. I'm great in cookies or fried on the side. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 2. I'm sweet and brown. I come in a sack. Too much of me and you'll snack back. What am I? Do 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 do. Pew 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 pew. Missed us. We're not wearing red shirts. All right. Here we go. Riddle number 3. I'm dry, white, and very fine. Bake with me, and the results are divine. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 4. Why did the nut go to the bank? Do 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 do. Oh, let's get a little closer now. Riddle number 4. Riddle number 5. When the nut was leaving the building, what did it say to everybody? There's a nut leaving the building. What does it say while it's waving at you? Riddle number 6. I'm a liquid, but I'm not wet. I bind your dough, don't forget. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 7. Add me to baking for a big surprise. I make your cake start to rise. What am I? La 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 la. Riddle number 8. I start as a shell, but don't stay whole. I crack and mix to help things roll. What am I? Da 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 da. Riddle number 9. What's white, comes in a jug, and makes your breakfast complete? Huh? Huh? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, let's review these riddles and find out how many of the answers you were able to solve. In riddle number 1, I'm creamy and yellow. I spread with pride. I'm great in cookies or fried on the side. What am I? Butter or margarine. You'll need 150 grams. In riddle number 2, I'm sweet and brown. I come in a sack. Too much of me and you'll snack back. What am I? Refined sugar. And you're going to need 120 grams of it. In riddle number 3, I'm dry, white, and very fine. Bake with me and the results are divine. What am I? Wheat flour. So you need 250 grams of low-protein wheat flour for this recipe. Riddle number 4. Why did the nut go to the bank? To cash you a check. Cashew? Haha, cashew? To cash you a check? Cash me a check, please, while you're at it. You'll need 100 grams of roasted cashews for this recipe. In riddle number 5, when the nut was leaving the building, what did it say as it was waving goodbye? Cashew later, alligator. Cashew later, catch you, cashew. Yay, dad jokes all the way. Lol. Only 75 grams of half-cooked roasted cashew nuts in half. You need them in halves. We'll show you in just a minute. Riddle number 6. I'm a liquid, but I'm not wet. I bind your dough, don't forget. What is this? 1 egg yolk. Here we go. Riddle number 7. Add me to baking for a big surprise. I make your cake start to rise. What am I? Baking powder. In riddle number 8. I start as a shell, but don't stay whole. I crack and mix to help things roll. What am I? Egg yolks. I will need 2 egg yolks, using them for a spread or a wash at the end. We'll see. And riddle number 9. What's white, comes in a jug, and makes your breakfast complete? Milk. We'll need 1 tablespoon. So Venus, you may wish to query, what does this make? It's peanut cake with cashews. Peanut cake with cashews. It just rounds off the entire dinner this evening. Yes, there is such a thing as peanut cake with cashews. Okay, Peanut, you've got to show them this. Get on up there, girl. Get on up there. Peanut cake with cashews. Isn't that delicious? Okay, it's a nice crisp cake. And it smells amazing. It's amazing. I can speak in English too. But look at it, and look at how it's served. It's so pretty. Peanut, that's just awesome. Okay, so here is our total menu for you. You've got the fresh spring rolls with peanut sauce. We've got the cashew, tofu, or chicken dinner. And we've got peanut cake with cashews. So let's get moving. We've got to prepare this wonderful, nicely smelling dessert. Oh, the kitchen's going to smell amazing. My mouth is already watering. Here we go. Prepare a baking grill or use the oven. You're going to heat the oven until the temperature reaches 1500 Celsius. I'm going to say like 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know. My oven I'd be using 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I use 350 degrees to bake. Okay. While you're waiting for the oven to dry, you can make a cake mixture. Next, you're going to prepare a measured container of heat and add the ingredients of refined sugar and shake the margarine. Mix the 2 ingredients with a mixer for 3 minutes. Reduce the mixer, add the yellow egg and liquid milk. Mix again until all the ingredients are mixed thoroughly. Once it's mixed evenly, you're going to add the roasted cashew ingredients. Stir using a cake spatula and a small amount of flour and baking powder that has been sifted so there are no clumps. Stir the mixture again evenly. You're going to stir this a lot. Get your guns in there. Once the dough is ready, when it is thinly ground with a thickness of 2 to 3 centimeters, so get in there with that rolling pin, the mills are then printed using a crescent-shaped cake mold or cookie cutter with a diameter preferably of 3 centimeters. That's 1 inch. And then the dough is placed on a baking sheet. Previously, the pan should be smeared with margarine so it doesn't stick. So you can grease that pan first. Then you're going to continue cutting out the cake until the dough runs out. You're going to keep making these beautiful like crescent moon shapes because it complements the cashew's natural rainbow bendy bits. Rainbow bendy bits is my new technical term. Now, continue making these things until all of the dough runs out. And for me personally, I'll just take that little last bit and roll it into a tiny little ball. I'm going to pop it in my mouth. That's what I'm going to do. Now, you're going to prepare your egg yolk and a brush, and you're going to base the surface of the cake with the eggs until it's evenly distributed. You're going to place the cashews on the cake surface as toppers. All right? Add the pan to the oven and bake for 40 minutes. When you turn off the oven, lift the cake and drain it on the tray and let it cool. The cold cake is immediately put in the jar that is airtight so the cake remains crispy. Now, for me, I would actually serve this with a little honey pot so that you can drizzle it over top of the peanut cake. It will complement the ingredients in your appetizer. It will complement the ingredients because honey's already baked into this little peanut cashew cake. And I just like having that little bit extra as well. It's super yummy. It smells amazing. Oh, you can only imagine, but it really does smell amazing. If you like peanut butter cookies as a kid, try this cake. And look at this, peanuts and cashews all the way through our meal today. Peanut cashew, I knew I shipped you for the right reasons. Now, what do you think, Msoul? Are you ready to get into the kitchen and whip up this sumptuous meal? I know I am. This is Venus Kalita with my silent co-host, Cashew and Peanut. Peanut, thank you for taking us through a little adventure inspired by a page out of your cookbook. I feel like this is a wonderful episode of the Riddle Me a Nutty Crush Din Din adventure. And let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this page for Peanut's cookbook as much as I did. And let me know if you personalize any of these recipes. I want to know, because then I'm going to try it myself too and share that little experience with you. Until next time, this is Venus Kalita. Bon appetit, everybody. I'm so glad you had fun. You are very clever with the punny jokes too. Do you have any thoughts about this episode or episodes you hope to see next? I do have potentially one more each from Bonnie Bell, Ayeka, and Lake. And I might even adventure one for Beaverly. I know you love Beaverly so much. Yeah. So this is our nutty adventure. Hopefully nuts work for you guys, but for the vegans and the vegetarians who weren't going to eat from Ayeka's cookbook, I thought I'd introduce them to peanut and cashew. I think it worked out really great. All right, everyone. This is Venus Kalita. I'm going to sign off now, but I will be back sometime late tomorrow night. I'm trying to keep to my schedule as much as I can, and if I have technical difficulties, I don't know why, but a lot of people in my building have been having technical difficulties all week with our feed, so something's going on. I know they're doing a lot of repair work, so maybe things are getting budged around, but I'll do my very best to keep to my schedule. All right, have fun, and I will